Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as it happens and we can all work together with our great leader, Anambra, IPOB and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality and at the same time expose the terrorist activities and the lies of the Nigerian government to the whole world to see. What a good welcome party for the new Anambra State Police Commissioner, Mr. Christopher Owolabi, barely 24 hours after he assumed office. The blessed unknown gunmen took the gospel to Bosi Police Station in the Idemili North local government area of Anambra State, and 2 police inspectors repented and were sent to God for judgment, while others had a narrow escape after the police station was visited by heavy firepower and it was bombed to the ground. The escaping Nigerian police officers took to their heels and the innocent Biafrans they kept in their filthy cells were set free before the police station was bombed by the unknown gunmen. The Fulani North can't be having an empty police cells across their northern states. Despite the unimaginable level of crimes and terrorism perpetrated by these Janjaweed Fulanis, whereas Biafran police stations are jam-packed with innocent Biafrans doing their legitimate businesses and just asking for freedom, and that is their crime. God is using the unknown government to cleanse Biafran land and to bring freedom to Biafrans. The police stations and the checkpoints are refuge centers used by the Fulani government to harbor Fulani terrorists for their conquest mission, as I have stated in our previous videos. God knows that for freedom to come to Biafra, those police stations, those checkpoints, and those army barracks must be blown down and burned down to the ground, just as they did to the one at Obosi Police Station. Then send as many evil police and army operatives to God for judgment, and also empty the Biafran cells of innocent Biafran captives. As our leader Anambra have always said, they are the ones that God will use to fight for freedom. That is, those ones released, set free from unlawful incarceration by the Janjaweed Nigerian government in the filthy police cells. They are the ones that God will use to fight for us. As the unknown gunmen were closing in on the Serikin Fulani of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, he asked his terrorist Nigerian military to mount military checkpoints along Onitsha-Owerri Road. This has created undue hardships for Biafrans and motorists. The terrorist Nigerian army are searching for unknown gunmen. You can see how foolish they are. Instead of going to Abuja, Federal Capital Territory, where there is tension over the invasion of hundreds of terrorist Fulani herdsmen from Niger Republic, the unknown gunmen are invisible, and those illiterate terrorist Nigerian military should know that it is impossible to apprehend the messengers of God. However, the terrorist Nigerian army, in their usual tradition are extorting money from Biafrans and motorists. They are extorting money from their hard-earned, hard work. They are beating up our youths, especially those with muscular body structure, because to them, they believe they are members of Eastern Security Network or unknown gunmen. Once they see that you have big muscular structure, they beat you up. And they are also beating up anyone found with Biafran souvenirs like Biafran maps or stickers. Or when they go through your phone and they see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the CIPOB, Eastern Security Network of Biafran news or discussion, they beat those ones up too. The funny thing about this terrorist Nigerian military is that they are better at manning checkpoints, even though they abandon it at night because of fear of unknown gunmen. They are better at manning checkpoints than fighting. An example is when the multinational troops were tasked with helping the Malian government stop terrorist Tuareg and allied Al-Qaeda groups who were overrunning Mali and advancing towards the capital, Bamako. It was mainly the little, I call it little, Chadian troop, backed by French, that did the dirty job and stopped the advancing terrorist group. But the Nigerian army were at the rear, manning the checkpoints as usual. This lazy terrorist Nigerian military, are causing undue hardship and pains to Biafrans with their stupid checkpoints along Onitsha-Owerri Road. Whereas the terrorist Fulani bandits, numbering over 1,000, are busy ravaging Shadadi town in Niger State. They have killed hundreds of innocent Nigerians and kidnapped so many for ransom. These are the same Nigerians, supporters of one Nigeria. And that is the consequence of supporting one Nigeria. The Nigerian army are at Onitsha-Owerri Road, showing their mumu strength, while over 5 of their colleagues and 15 civilian JTF, they gather some Fulani together and say they should be fighting Boko Haram. They call them JTF, after which they now recruit them into Nigerian army and send them to Biafra land. They were slaughtered by the ragtag Boko Haram terrorists at Mafa local government area of Borno State. One of our problems right now is the excesses of the Serikin Fulani Hope Uzodinma, whose cup is overfull and must face the consequence of his actions. Thank you for watching my video. Please watch out for the next, and bye-bye for now.